Hey everyone, in this video we're going over more trade management and how to get bigger winners than losers. You can see we have the Netflix 30-minute chart loaded up, and we're going to use the last buy signal here as our example. So you would get it and you would enter right at about that candle, and we'll just go ahead and place this here and we'll mark that as 100 shares, and this is your long position. So you would be in this position long on Netflix. You would put your stop loss down below the low point of the buy candle, and then you would move your target take profit all the way to the top. And you'll notice that you didn't get stopped out on this trade, and if you did, you would only get stopped out on your 100 shares. So you would lose on the position, and you would lose on your 100 shares. But let's say you're watching the trade, and you notice that Netflix looks like it's going to come up and retest the high. So what you can do is you can actually add to your position. So in here, you add again. So now you're in for 200 shares, which is twice your initial size. So if this does go in your favor, which it ends up doing, and pushes, you're going to be in the trade for twice as much as you were had you had been in the trade and it had lost. So if you were in for 100 and you lost, you'd only lose on 100 shares. Now that you're in for 200, you're going to stand to gain twice as much as you were previously. So if it comes back down and it doesn't work out, that's fine. You take a small loss, or you have your stop loss at break even. If you don't feel like having any risk on, that's fine too. So say you're in this trade, you let it ride, now you're in for 200 shares, and you take your first trim up in the overbought area on the channel balance indicator. So there's your trim, and then you wait for the next time it punches out of the overbought area into the black area at the top, or until EMA energy changes from green to red. So let's just call it in there, as it looks like it starts to fold over. So now, in the beginning, you're risking a loss on 100 shares. So if you fell down to here, you would have taken your loss and moved on to the next trade, but you only would have lost on 100 shares. Now in this instance, you just had a huge gain, but you had a gain on 200 shares, which is twice as many as you had when you initially took the trade. So instead of losing just on 100, you had a monster win, and you had a monster win on 200 shares versus 100. So that's how you can use your risk reward to really go into your favor as you add to your winning positions versus adding to losing positions. So hopefully this helps you guys. If you have any questions, please shoot us an email.